Mondays. We meet again. Welcome back, ladies, gentlemen, boys, and girls, and those of you who don't know what the hell you are yet. Hopalong PR here. We are back playing Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel. It's almost as if we didn't overhear a missile launch last night. No, you guys honestly didn't hear it. Wow. That was a great meal. I think I eat another bite. How much we ate yesterday, I'm surprised we were able to pack away this much food. We're all growing boys and girls, so eat up. Right, I take a lot of energy, so I'd say eating this normal on a day out on the plains. Would anyone like more? Should probably refrain. If there's any chicken left, we can wrap that in bamboo and take it with us. Who knows? We might need something to gnaw on while we're out there today. Okay. Let me help too. I'll pour leftover tea into some containers for you. Thanks. You're really too kind. You're our guest. What kind of host would you be if we didn't treat you as such? Anyway, here's the grand list of tests for you to tend to today. Oh, just one. It wouldn't hurt to give you fewer than yesterday. Feel free to take advantage of that extra time to do whatever strikes your fancy. Maybe go off the beaten path. Understood. Thank you for everything. Do you want to spend some more time with my grandfather today, Lisa? With your grandfather. Sounds like you weren't able to spend much time with him yesterday. Gwen stayed at the elders' home. Imagine he ought to be up and about soon. We'd have no objection to completing this morning test without you, if you wish to spend more time with him. But... Lockett! Are you there? Elder? Yes, I'm here. Shit went down, yo. Grandfather? Norton. Morning, everyone. Sorry to intrude. Judging by the looks on your faces, it seems all's not well. I'm afraid you're right. We've just received word that Zendergate was... just a while ago. Seems like the Imperial Army's watchtower's been attacked. What? Sounds like it all happens in the middle of the night. That's not the last of it either. Apparently, the Republican Army base has been attacked too. This isn't going to be pretty. Same day, 8 o'clock. So what time was it, like 6? Fuck if I know. Republican Army 8th Division Activation Regiment, Aldovarian. Was that Sieg down in the bottom corner? Is he checking on the Empire as well? Ah, you hawk bastard, you slide dog. Lieutenant Daniel, confirmed the deaths of 2 of the guards. A further 3 have sustained serious injuries, but we've been able to stabilize their condition. I see. And the medics see to them the second they arrive. Yes, sir. Contact Zendergate. Prepare the 3rd Armored Division for deployment. Want all armored vehicles ready to move before I return. So... how does that pertain to us? You sure you don't need us to help? Appreciate your willingness, but we'll be fine. We've used procedures for moving the settlement in case of emergency. Same goes for you guys. Assume you'll be headed to Zendergate to learn about the current situation with Lieutenant General Zex. Not as a citizen of Nord, but as a student at Thor's Military Academy. I will. You staying here, Grandfather? I will. I can use the truck after all. And since I was here anyway, might as well do what I can to get the settlement ready to move. Alright, please take care of yourself. Sorry, Elder Locken. I feel terrible I can't help you when you need it most. No, your own job to do. There's no need to worry about us. May the blessings of the winds and the goddess be with you all. Take care. We will. Must inform Zendergate at once. Indeed. Cameraman Norton. NPC babysitting. Yeah. Okay. I'm really sorry to put you guys up to this. You helped me more than help yesterday. No problem. Don't sweat it. It's supposed to be kind of breaking news. The press every cameraman dreams of being on the scene for. Still, it bothers me. How is it possible that both Imperial and Republican bases were attacked at the same time? I think the one that attacked first and the other swiftly retaliated? No time to think about that now. We need to hurry. We need to get to Zendergate as fast as we can. Right. Whoa, don't write too roughly. Oh, you just need to be stopped whining like a little bitch. Throwing that one out there for you. Quick travel? Okay. We're here. Things are happening. It only took me a half hour to ride from there to here. Not bad. Looks like the Imperial Army's 3rd Armored Division. It appears they're preparing for deployment. Thanks, everyone. Let me go see if I can get permission to start taking photographs. I wonder where Lieutenant General Zex could be. We find him so he'd tell us what's going on here. Suspected you might show up. Hello, Zex. Zexy Zex. Lieutenant General. Joseph Assistant sir. I thought I'd conduct a nice sweep of the area as a precaution. But never mind it now. You have the perfect time. Freight train bound for Aurora departs 30 minutes from now. Would you all aboard that? Finish up your field study quickly. Return to the academy. With all due respect, Major General, fuck you. What? Sir. All things ultimately depend on the actions of the Republican Army. Bottom line is we may be mere hours away from the armed conflict with the Calvar Division Republic. I've already informed everyone in this settlement. Did I not look the message to you? Neither as it may. Can't turn tail and pretend like none of this is happening. Lieutenant General, have you established which side attacked first? Gaius, that's the central question here. It's still under investigation. You have my assurance that the Imperial Army did not attack. We did not make the first move, nor have we retaliated. However, our Army's watchtower was destroyed and several guards lost their lives. As an officer in charge of Zendergate, I have a duty to act. So the word fatalities. Let's presume for the sake of the argument that the damage sustained by the Republican Army's base is in fact deliberate sabotage by their own forces. How bad was the damage? Several of their facilities suffered major structural damage. Their losses appear to be at minimum equal to ours. Honestly, I'd estimate them far greater. If they suffered even more damage than we did, that doesn't make any sense. I'm afraid we've long since passed the point where leisurely discussing a possibility is an option. I'll do all I can to avoid full-scale war, but we're prepared for the possibility of armed conflict. And I suspect they are as well. We've known not to fuck with liberal anymore. We did that shit with Hemendal once. That's your opinion, Lieutenant General. Will you at least allow me the chance to investigate my own what happened? Gaius? Investigate on your own? As I'm aware you are. You know the Highlands back like someone attempts to threaten the peace of my homeland. Won't rest until I've unearthed the truth behind what's happening. You're serious. Do everything we can to help you. It falls within our scope of field study too. No, wait. This is people of the North's problem. There's no reason for you all to stay here getting caught in the crossfire. Classmate and a friend is staying behind. Isn't that reason enough? I'm a son of House Alberea. I never disgrace the honor of my family name, fleeing in the face of danger. Besides, it seems like the people have done more than a lot for my grandfather. Gaius, remember what you said back to us at Hemendal Station? The most important thing is that we all come back safe and sound. Everything else is secondary. It appears you've lost this one, Gaius. Lieutenant General I. It's currently 10:05. I'll permit you until 12:30 to conduct your investigation. And I'll do everything within my power to postpone any potential conflict, at least till then. So don't be down. I don't know what you kids do these days. Back in my day, we blinked with both of our eyes. I just blink with one of them. It's a good place to start. Thank you. Really, I appreciate it more than you know. It's no big deal, honestly. I agree with Alicia. We're all classmates after all. More than that, we're friends. Well, this is clearly great importance to you. I know you want to protect your people, but it's not the only reason you're doing this. You got me. Ties back to why I accepted Lieutenant General's recommendation. I'm sure each of you feels the same about your own homes, but I love this land with all my heart. The wind racing across the highlands, the vast mountain peaks, the clear blue of the sky. The breathtaking beauty of the rising sun, the melancholy sunset, the twinkling stars of the twilight. I love everything about this land of the Nord. It's part of who I am. Wow, I guess it had sunk into how much Nord means to you. I'm clearly attached to Or, but I can't think any of us could state their love for their homeland so poetically. If you love it so much, why'd you leave it behind? Truly love Nord. Nord is such a part of you. What is it that drove you to enroll in the military academy? I'm surprised you'd find it strange. To be honest, I'm still not totally sure what compelled me to do it. Back when I was a kid, Republican Army built a base in the Eastern Plains, and the Imperial Army responded in kind with their watchtower. Made me more uneasy with passing each year. Years ago, a traveling priest from the Septian Church taught me all about the history of the continent. One thing stood out to me was just how many lives had been lost during the conflicts between the major powers. Another major theme was just how profound the Orbital Revolution was. Even the concepts of time and distance have changed so much. In effort, the Orbital Revolution shrunk the world. Made me realize a sad truth. One kind scares me even now. There's no guarantee my homeland could stay at peace forever. That one day it may be drawn into outsiders' conflicts and be occupied and redistricted into oblivion. I can't believe you're thinking about that when you were a kid. So then, you joined the academy to learn more of the outside world that posed a threat to your homeland? Yeah, something along those lines. I realized how afraid I was. I knew I couldn't close my eyes. I wanted to do something, anything to protect this land. As luck would have it, I met the Lieutenant General. He's the one who told me about Thor's military academy. One thing led to another. He offered me a recommendation. Before I knew it, took him up on his offer. So there I was, green as the grass, heading off to study abroad despite having no clue what life in the Empire is like. Thinking back now, it all came together. What's said is probably what I was thinking back then. Honestly. I've yet to hear a student offer a more galvanizing reason than yours for enrolling at the academy. I have to agree. I don't know if people love them so much that they'd leave it to find a way to protect it. It's not a sentiment I can imagine many Aerobians feeling for sure. I think I finally understand. Alicia? Oh, just an idle thought. Having heard Gaius pour out his heart to us, there's no way we can just walk away from this. Not after what we heard the people of Nord give us such a warm welcome and treated us like family. Indeed, I could have asked for more. Agreed, we'll get to the bottom of what's going on and stop war from breaking out. Nord may not be our home, but it's still an important neighbor. I'll do what I can to aid you. Thank you, all of you. Really, thank you. 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 Oh, thank you. Oh, you don't look so good, buddy. You're missing a chunk of your face. You can see shell damage everywhere. It's even worse than I'd feared. I've heard casualties too. I didn't think I'd ever see anything like this. Student at a military academy, things like this within the realm of possibility. Although I hardly expected my first sight of such devastation to be with the sparks that ignite with Calvide. It's maybe too much for students like Ando. No, we all have been in situations where we looked impossible before, haven't we? Every time we've come through, we just had to stay calm and think. Sure, we can do something here too. You're right. True, we should focus on what we can. Whether we decide to, we need to get a better grasp of the situation. Yeah, let's find out who's in charge and get permission to start the investigation. I see. If Lieutenant General Zex has given you his permission, I see no reason to refuse. Thank you. However, I want to make clear that the armed conflict with Calvard could begin at any moment. Got our hands full staying on guard. I want you to speak with the soldiers here, but don't get in the way of them during your duties. Understood. Now let's get started. Should start by speaking with the soldiers, assessing the damage. Seems wise. Once we've gathered all the information we need, we can start piecing it together. Right, let's go. Cool. Hey, dude. Oh, wait. It's not a dude. It's a thing. Huh? Is this... What's up, Alicia? Something unusual about that scrap of metal. That's a shell, you asshole. Some mortar shells from the Reinford Company. Are you sure? Yeah, I've seen them before on the assembly line. There are a couple of models capable of firing this kind of shell. Suggests that the mortar used to fire was made by the Reinford Company. That would assume that's true. That seems less likely that the Republic was at fault. True, but why would the Republic Army use a weapon made from the Empire? This makes much sense to me. Even if we account for deception, it seems like unlikely Calvard would go this far to conceal their own involvement. Well, considering the stakes, we can't entirely rule out the possibility. Still, this might prove to be an important clue to solving the mystery. Hey, dude. Was that the bloodstain of your old friend? Rowan, why are you going zai on me? Zats. Seems pretty down. I guess I don't understand how he feels, though. It's right when shift changed. Rowan came out to relieve me, and I was chatting away with him. So the first shell hit us. It was been about 3 in the morning. I was on the lookout. He should have noticed something was off. The explosion took me by surprise. So sure nothing would ever happen out here. Something actually did. I was totally useless. I paid a bit more attention. If I had a better soldier, Rowan might still be with us now. It's not your fault. None of us could have predicted that something like this would happen. You can hardly blame yourself for a lack of vigilance after being stationed in a peaceful area like this for so long. You attacked in the dead of night, knowing your guard would be down. I wonder if it really was the Republican army doing. We need more information. No, I don't think it was them. That was something else that came from that. The explosion coming from the Republican Army's base. We looked, we saw smoke pouring from it. What? We knew both bases were attacked, but did both attacks really happen around the same time? That's so. It's unlikely that either army was responsible. So who is responsible? Just keep this in mind as we piece things together. Ah, Ouroboros. You're causing 2 nations to go to war. You're expanding your view of things. I will admit, ancient civilization is pretty up there. This is awful. It is. Looks hard to get hit. And I think there were casualties. You know the Imperial Army isn't going to sit and twiddle their thumbs after suffering an attack like this, nor will they twiddle their dick. They have an image to uphold after all. It looks like most damage is concentrated on the south side of the building. I think whoever carried out the attack could have done it from the Highlands. Seems very likely. But the planes could have launched an attack from that front. Well, Highlands are incredibly vast. Some kind of clue to even know what we're looking for. Yeah, hopefully we'll be able to find something here that point us in the right direction. Yeah, hopefully. You okay, dude? You have some PTSD flashbacks? Situation with Republican Army. Looks like they're really hustling over there. Confirmed a number of armored vehicles entering and exiting the area. We heard their base got hit pretty bad too. And even from over here, it sure looks that way. Lieutenant General said that the Republican base got hit in the heart of the watchtower, not harder. But we believe they were still responsible for that as well. They need an excuse to attack us. And that sure as hell looks like one. Do you think it's true? Much damage seems awfully excessive. Probably just got overzealous with their explosives. Doesn't make a difference anyway. They're brazen enough to attack us, we'll blow them away. Soldiers here seem to have their doubts. Without any hard evidence, we're not going to be able to convince them of anything. Should we consider the possibility that this was a deliberate act of sabotage by Calvod's forces? No shit, Sherlock. I think that's all the info we can gather here. I think so too. Now that we've analyzed what we learned, first we established a good picture of what's happening when the big attack occurred. It seems like the place best to start. First of all, time 3 o'clock. It was 3 a.m. Yes, that's what the guard told us, but wasn't all that was going on. Sorry, Republican Army also came under attack. According to the General, they suffered even greater damage than what happened here. I think safely discount the possibility of the Republican Army bombed their own forces in. There's no evidence that the Imperial Army launched an attack either. All we know is that both attacks happened and both sides took heavy damage. We have no evidence that suggests either side was responsible. Except that most likely scenario, the responsibility lies with another party. So you think a third party was behind to provoke both countries into starting a war? Tensions between Empire and the Republic are always high, but compared to other areas similar to political value, the Nord Highlands have always been peaceful. I can conceive of no reason either country would have decided to break that peace last night. I agree. If anything, seems like the negatives would outweigh the positives for both parties. That's for Crossbow, it might be a different story, but here... When you mentioned it, we found something odd about the attack, didn't we? Yeah, it's your mommy's weapon. You're talking about the motors used for the attack. Exactly. Looks like the orbital motors they used to attack were an old Rhineford model. I, for one, find it pretty unlikely that the Republican Army is packing Aerobian-made weapons. Indeed, they have little reason to be, considering the Republic has its own orbital technology manufacturer. The Verne Company, as I recall. Yeah, the Verne Company is responsible for manufacturing most of their arms used by the Republican Army. Still, the fact that the motor used is old. The Imperial Army hasn't used this model for years. I've heard military surplus sometimes makes its way back on the black market and ends up in the hands of mercenaries. Knowing that, it seems unlikely that either army chose to use it to cover their attacks. Quite. However, there's a far more pressing question to answer. I know where you're going. You need to know where the attacks launched. It's going to be difficult to work out. But without that vital detail, our speculation thus far is for naught. We intend to avert a war. We need more than speculation. We need conclusive evidence. Agreed. The Highlands are far too vast to just strike out searching blindly, especially with Lieutenant General deadline rapidly approaching. Actually, we may not have to start. If Elisa and Gaius would lend me a hand, I might be able to help. You can pull some of that magic of yours? I can factor the location of the damage together with the speed and trajectory of the motor shells, and take into account the Highlands winds. May be able to estimate the area from which the motor was fired. Potentially, anyhow. Are you serious? Sounds easier said than done. I'll do what I can. Familiar with the specifics of the shell that was used? I think so. It's an old model, but I should be able to give you enough rough data. There should be plenty anyway. Let's have another look at the damaged areas and start our calculations. Please come with me, everyone. Right. Emma. By Christ, you are so fucking smart and sexy. Alright, I think I've calculated a rough location. I believe the motor fire was from the location south of here. Using the map of reference point, that means one area is launched somewhere in this. According to my calculations, the launch site wouldn't be too far from here. Wow, can't believe you managed to work that out. It's well beyond the level of mathematics we cover in class. I'll enjoy watching Ragnitz really sweat it out trying to best you on her next midterm. Just a little applied physics. Could have done without Alicia and Gaius' help. So we got a nice big piece of the puzzle in our hands. Sure seems like it. Let's take off and start looking. Right. Or they sent out horseback to begin their search. Okay. Bum ba-da-dum 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 bum. Alright, let's start looking for where the motor fired from. If my calculator is correct, it should be fired from a point south of the watchtower. A point that's easy to overlook, so it's not far out. So we can find anywhere that fits its description. We'll need to rely on the map to help us. Regardless, we should see what we can find. Oh, hey. What did you know? It's just right there. Yeah. So. Here we are. Oh, nice little cave. Hey, over there. You found something? Oh, yeah. It's a rope doing all the way up there. I see a rope ladder. I can hardly believe it's present here as player chance. People of Nord use anything? Not that I've ever known of. Just got a much more suspicious then. Perhaps the motor was fired from somewhere up there. Somebody seems to work. Just not sure how we're gonna get up there. Can't reach that ladder from down here. Unless, guys, you want to be a motherfucking beast and jump all the way up there. I believe I had an idea. What if I make use of Louisa orbital bow? My bow? How? I'll be able to hit the cord that's simply tying the rope ladder. Perhaps it would unroll itself, allowing us to climb up. I'm glad you think I'm that good of a shot. I don't really see that working. It was just a thought. Well, it's likely we have a better idea. Why not give it a try? True enough, time is one resource we don't have much of. Searching for some manner of tool to pull it down costs us precious time. I can't argue with that. Alright, here goes nothing. Emma, you're using some of your magic, aren't you? You're using some of your mojo. Alright, Alicia, you must have noticed. Wait, it actually worked? Seem to have makings of a great hunter. Seems like this is a day for lucky shots. What to start calling her Quick Draw Alicia. I just imagine things with that arrow glow for a second. Well, now that we can reach the ladder, why don't we go have a look at the top of the cliff? Yeah, let's see what's up there. Alicia, you must have noticed. It was your own arrow. Reen, you're so slow. See, hello. Any mean Jaegers up here? Oh, would you look at that? There. Exactly the smoking gun we were looking for. 3 mortars of the Reinford Company. Looks like they've been used recently. So this is where they're hiding them. You can see why they chose this place, but who would think to look here? It was to flood the air after firing last night, leaving the launchers where they were. But unfortunately, these alone do not furnish enough evidence to avert the war. You're right, unfortunately. We just had a bit more evidence. Still, it's a solid step towards our investigation. Perhaps we should return her in Zender Gate to let the Lieutenant General know. Sounds like a good idea. Alright, let's go report. Ugh. So much traveling. Just so grateful they didn't make us do it all on foot and they gave us ponies. Oh? There. Isn't that? Hello there. I wasn't expecting to see you out and about. Flying objects fitting the Archeros fort near Barrayard? There's no mistaking something that's strange. It looks like it's carrying something. No coincidence. Heading northwest. Let's go after them. Right. Saddle up. Okay. Get back here! I'm a-coming for ya.
We can't let them get away!
No shit, Sherlock.
Right. We need to overtake them.
Where are you headed? Okay. Ooh, you're probably headed to the stone circle, aren't you?
Crap, they're fast.
Yes, they are.
Just don't lose sight of them.
Didn't plan on it. Let's see. Yeah. Called it. They're gonna head up there. Although they're just toying with us. Run faster, pony. You see that thing up there? It has a carrot. If we can catch it, you can have the carrot.
Touch down near the stone circle?
Probably.
There's no escape for them now.
Yeah, unless you know they have vertical movement. Yeah, if they didn't have that, there would be no escape. But I think we all know they can move in any direction they please. Wait a second. Is the Trails of and Tales of games having a rivalry going? Because I remember an achievement for one of the previous games being called the Real Wonder Chef. And sent someone up ahead. Really? Yeah, I'm betting it's that thing we chased. So the quarry is finally within reach. He was carrying a young girl. Well, we'll find out what we're dealing with soon enough. Boss fight time. Come here, bitch. There they are. She really does look like a child. What was that silver construct with her? Save speculation for later. We'll need to capture them before they escape.
I think that about covers everything. Now, what to do? It'd be easy enough to overpower them, but there's a good chance some of them would get away. But just killing them all seems really cruel, too.
Halt! Stay where you are!
Ooh, it's the military academy students.
Yes, it is.
She knows about us?
How?
Just who are you?
And what's that thing beside you?
So,
who are you?
Were you involved with the attacks on the Watchtower and the Republican
Yep.
Army's base?
We'd rather not accuse you of a crime you didn't commit. But can you at least tell us who you are and what you're doing here?
Aw, how did I end up being the bad guy?
We
This is
just
gonna
talked
make
to you
things
about.
less
We just heard
sticky.
you say things about killing everyone.
Oh, I know what I can do. Everything
What?
will go hunky-dory if you guys help me.
What?
What are you talking about? But first, I hope you won't mind if I give you a little test.
Is that a challenge?
Yes, it is. Millum Orion.
I'm Milliam.
Milliam.
Orion. And this is Eric Getlum, but you can just call him Lammy for short.
Lammy.
Okay, let's get started.
Okay.
Let's get started.
Oh, they're a single entity. That's nice.
All right, let's do this!
All right, let's do this. Reedy
my
took the
turn.
words right out of my mouth. Oh, should probably scan her. Here we are. Mysterious girl gives orders to white silver puppet of hers. Oh, no debuffs work. I'm gonna be here for a while, guys.
I can do. Let my guard down.
Okay, well
Let's
that wasn't
keep going.
bad. Okay. Angel reached level 3. The Shining. Oh, cool. Okay. I'm cool with that. Okay, so what do you gotta tell me?
Wow, you guys are pretty tough. Yep, looks like you'll be great for the job.
We've had quite enough of your wild shit.
You were the one who attacked both of those military facilities, weren't you?
Bold claims.
Oh, no, that wasn't me. Ugh, what can I say to make you believe me?
That.
Just tell us what you can. Anything you know that might help us find out who...
You said you wanted our help?
Yes.
Helping you would restore peace to the Highlands? Well, you have to talk to us.
Yes. Tell us
Let's
what the
understand
fuck's
what's
going
happening.
on.
Come on, you two.
I hope you don't come to regret your naivete.
You said your name was Milliam, right? We really don't have much time. So could you tell us what it is you want our help with?
There we go.
Well, what I want you to help me with is capturing the small arms group responsible for attacking the Watchtower and the Republican Army's...
Oh, no big deal.
What did you just say? You saw those mortars earlier, right? There's a bunch more hidden near the Republican Army's base. I'm guessing it was the same group that set them up at both locations.
Yep.
Wait,
Do you have any idea who this armed group might be?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm not 100% sure or anything. But they look like a bunch of Jaeger dropouts, so I'm guessing they're working for a pretty meaty chunk of Mira. I was on my way to go find out for sure.
Wait, then...
You know where they are?
Yep.
Sure do. They're up in the north of the Highlands. If you promise to help me out, I'd be happy to show you the way. So, how about it?
You sound like Ashley Birch so much, but I know that's
All
impossible.
right, you have our aid. I'm Reen Schwarzer, Thor's Military Academy, Class 7.
Gaius Wurzel.
I'm Elisa Reinford. It's, nice
Yeah,
to meet
a
you.
little awkward after we pummeled the shit out of you.
My name is Emma Milstein. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Eustace Alberea. And just so you know, you still have much to answer for regarding your intrusion into Auroch's fort.
You knew that was us, huh? It'd
Yep.
be super cool if we could just, put that whole thing behind us for the time being.
Time
We
being,
must.
yes.
Now.
Nice to meet you all, too. Anyway, what are we just hanging around here for?
North of the Highlands.
All right. But I'd like to swing by the settlement first.
Yeah, you should use your telephone to report back to Zendergate about everything we found out so far.
Okay, let's get going then. Oh, yeah. Are you going to be riding on the back of your... thing?
Well, I could, but I think I'm gonna ride on the back of your horse instead.
Wait, what?
Lammy!
Whoa! It vanished.
And the way
Yep.
it did so seems familiar somehow.
Come on, are we going or not? Let's go catch us some big fat wannabe Jaegers!
Can I have her in my party, please? Yes. Yes. All right. Okay. We're going to have some fun with this, though. I'm going to end this episode here, so thank you guys for watching.